you see him ranked. Oh, Blitzcrank. Not
Going
seeing
in
no
there.
beat boot tonight.
Yeah, the nasty grabs can cause a lot of troubles. So much CC when it comes to Shen, Blitz, even DCR Rengar because they've got the slows. You can always keep on track of you whenever they're jumping about. Rengar's got his leap, Lee's got his dash where you can always get one.
Well, at the moment, Rengar's really strong with his stealth and his power of his Q.
But next patch, he's getting a big diva. Instead of being like 150%, it's just being a lot more. So instead of always like overpowering everyone, it should be more balanced.
Yeah.
So Skarner's been banned.
And Jace is gone. I don't expect to see Malphite get through. Huh?
But then again, these have done all the research. These are all known who they're against.
Yeah.
We've been against these many times. Just want to really take them out. Let's see who the first pick is from Evil Cookie. Oh, then it's Evil. Like this one.
Cookie.
But then it's Evil because I just don't know if it's 20 seconds.
Try to limp these bloody picks out.
I'm going to say they're going to...
Oh, so they're going straight in with the supports
Could be
pick.
Sona Ez, but they've given the opportunity to the other team to pick Ez. But then again, everyone always picks Graves to count.
I don't think... Well, Graves is meant to be the true counter to Ez, but...
I don't know, still, I think it's pretty even. I think it's just the first, but later on, he has so much lifesteal, no move at all.
There we go, straight in with the Ez pick.
Called it. Tarek.
Ez Tarek, so we've got the hard CC and the heavy burst damage.
There's going to be some farm. The other team will have to do some farming lanes to all do these. Because they can't initiate, they can, but they'll have to be some gaps. I expect like a Maokai maybe to dash in. Just
Bring some CC to the... Oh, Vayne. Don't expect to see a Vayne, really.
you don't know, you could do. I guess you could.
Although I guess this is NA and we're used to the EU server,
Well,
so...
no, I've played on NA level 30 on it. It's been a long time, but it's still the same gameplay.
Well, meta changes every month or so.
You could be thinking of like in the World Championship where you
Oh, there we go, an Olaf.
This is like similar to the World Championship where they switch lanes, let Vayne get her levels up so she can get burst down so fast. And then they switch back and because of the true damage, they slowly overtake. They did, it's similar to because Olaf can take beatings.
Yeah.
He's a bully, but he can also take anything. Maokai for a good initiation.
Oh, Choga.
Oriana, been a top mid these days. Just always ends.
Very used. Oh, the Eve pick. I like to see a nice Eve roaming around.
Jungle, I don't know. I prefer mid over jungle because so much more.
So yeah, final two picks for Team Anttran.
So Oriana there.
Oh,
CC
Kennen.
to grab that. You got the Maokai to get straight on with a stun so you can chain down Vayne. And if anyone tries running away, you got the Oriana with the Ez ult, and you get the terror stun.
So there's the Amumu, like you called.
Told you, just so we can get them all still. Vayne can just do what she does best.
I can see a very heavy CC combo coming on with the team ults, very globalised ults to take all the team at once. Sona followed up with an Amumu and the Kennen ult.
Like both teams, they've done a job where if they're in a low area, enclosed area like in the river, you've got the Amumu ult with a Kennen ult on top, with a Sona ult, and you got the Vayne just with a tumble and just shooting everyone, as she does.
Standard auto attacks.
Yeah.
Can't beat true damage.
However, the other team's also got Oriana, which
is Yorick.
Get back.
So we're looking against the Yorick against the
Olaf.
Olaf.
Yorick I don't know. Olaf's a bully, but Yorick can just, if he plays it fine, he could heal it up. And even though Olaf's got his lifesteal, he's slowly going to get drained. Even though you have to wait till Yorick gets his tears out, because he'll be running out of mana so fast.
Yeah, Olaf gets stronger as he takes damage as well.
Alright then, he's going to be first blood. That's going to be the best part.
Alright. So I'm saying that we're going to have Anttran invading. I can see any invade coming in.
Well, overall, I think, depending if Maokai invade, if team Kardius invades, if Maokai gets his stun, I say they've got the best chance. And you've got Tarek who should get his stun at level 1. So if they've got them two chain stuns and catch someone out, it could go first blood to Kardius, and I would say probably to EoS or Oriana. You just never know though, because it just depends how they position themselves. And if they do some good warding.
So for your initial team lineup, who's you saying is going to finish on top? I've got to put my money.
I think Kardius.
Yeah. They've got a strong team, but I can see that global CC and the stuns working with Kennan's ult really well.
Because they've got 3 squishes, 2 tanks. However, they've got a tank, Tariq, a tank Maokai, who also has his ultimate where it halves all damage. You've got Oriana, who might go for Rod of Ages or Rylai's to get a bit more health and more sustain. Yorick, who just, everyone knows he's just full on, he's just a bully in the end. Slows everyone, and you just can't get away.
Well, it gives it an extra res as well. It puts a nice extra AD on the field, so it's potentially can put a 6v5. So.
Oh yeah. So and if they do it right on an EoS.
Well, 2 Ezzies pounding away at auto attacks. It's not what you want, really. But
I'm surprised that we didn't see like a Jax or an Irelia or a Mundo. Mundo's been played a lot recently in the jungle.
Yeah.
Well, then again, he might have all the sustain, but he doesn't bring much. He's got his slow, and he's reducing crowd control. But in overall, where you've got Maokai, you can dive in. You've got a Mumu who also dives in.
Yeah.
And when they reach level 6, that's where the game changer. I think Anttran as an early game / mid game, whereas Kardius as the mid-late game. Well, definitely the late game.
Okay. So you're gonna put your money on Kardius by far, then, yeah?
That means you'll buy me a pizza.
We'll have to see about the pizza, but we'll get the pizzas on order.
This 3-minute delay can take a lot. You know, when you're watching, you feel like, is it really 3 minutes? But when you just kept looking at the countdown, it's like, it has to be at least 6 minutes, 5 minutes.
Well, you never know. 3 minutes into the game, first blood might have already happened.
True. It's always the anticipation of wanting to see the game happening.
Yeah.
Just to see, well, I've got a feeling Kardius may invade see if they're at blue, even though Mumu definitely is blue, so they've got more chance of invading Mumu because he doesn't have like a much of a skill base at level 1. Neither does Olaf, depending on what he takes. If he takes the axe or the true damage, and you get again Ken and Vayne, so no, they don't have much at level 1. Whereas you've got a Tariq stun, and as depending if he gets his Q or his W, his E, or you got a Maokai stun, you got an Oriana who is basically a ward. When you just place his ball down, it's a ward. You got a Yorick, which depends if he gets his slow or his lifesteal. They've got heavy CC from level 1, so they've got a good invade. But then again, depending if they position themselves or if they invade, it could be a switch, just changing each other's buffs.
Oh, so here we go, we're loading into the game now.
Let's see how this goes. If you want to put any comments in the chat, feel free. I will be monitoring them. I'll try and answer any questions. Just don't overdo it, because we're new at this and we will be strict. So a couple of skins coming out there. You got Pentakill Olaf, which is...
Oh, so we've got a Pentakill Olaf here, a Pentakill Yorick there. Didn't notice that. Two rival band members by the looks of things. So here we go.
Oh, it's starting now.
No mysteries there, everyone's starting with the boots pots. With Tarek hopped in.
Oh, Sona's gone for the pink ward and the normal wards. I prefer the way Tarek's gone. You've gone for the more wards because it's cheaper and you get an extra ward out of it. Let's see if they go for the...
Welcome to Summoners.
Yeah, by the looks of things, Team Anttran are going straight in for the...
But Kardius is going through the top, so basically...
As you can see, we've got the ward from the support keeping track because they're going for the blue. Going for the red, so they want to keep the blue in sight, just in case they invade.
However,
Looks like we're going to have a dead cannon.
You've got the poke. I just want to say that. You've got the poke from the cannon and the Olaf, you know, to shout brushes. So that's
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Cannon checking the brush again.
We can see that we've already got the start of the GP5s for the Tarek with the 100 gold increase. Well, the beginning gold.
Well, that's unusual. That like someone on their team's not started with the extra gold. So
well, it'll be Sona.
It would be Sona, but I don't know how all that'll work. Like Sona must be going for like
Minions have spawned.
2019, 0-2019 to have a bit more sustain because it is an EoS and it is a Tarek.
Yeah.
And Tarek, when he just gets his W up, it's just going to make EoS even tank you. It's going to make the whole team tank you. It's just going to be really unrivaled.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, invade like I said.
Yep, straight for the blue buff. But on the other side, we've got Anttran going straight for theirs.
We've got a ward though.
But yeah, as you said, we've got the ward there keeping a lookout, so we could see.
It's not just that though, they all timer. Whereas they might leave a minion, Kardius might leave the minion, and then
Yep, straight away left the one minion, left a ward so they can keep track of that minion and know when the blue's back up. Amumu's now left on his own, he's got his blue.
And he actually took the minion, so
yeah.
Timer
So, well, like I said, with the red team, they've got that ward straight there.
Yeah, so that was a real good positioning from Tarek, so well done. Noah's got a ward on the Anttran's blue as well. But then they're going to have two timers, because they left that one ward before they've got time to get their own blue, and they've got time to get the Anttran's blue. So they've got a good start already.
Yeah. Starting off quite evenly. Although we were saying about the 100 gold before, it's actually gone in front.
Yeah, just maybe just rolls for a second. Sorry for the technical issues. If it's freezing for everyone else, please tell me in the chat. I really don't know what's happening for everyone else.
So yeah, the red's gone down.
Nice place going back to that. Sorry about that.
Still not been resetted, that blue though. And we've got Malkoi going straight in for a gank. Overextended.
Ariana being, she does with a shot, cooldowns and being bullet. However, the advantage there is, I mean, always needs blue, so that's why I picked Kennen. And Kennen can stay in lane for as long as he wants.
So we've got a gank straight away, we've got the definitely going down, and that's first blood to the Yorick on the red side.
How did Markai just come through straight?
Went straight through the side bush and
And-
came up. But the Olaf was well overextended, so at his own fault with no wards. What can you expect, really?
Like I said, first blood, you owe me pizza. Don't forget I want this pizza.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
So I got a free pizza there, because I called it. However, I did not call it Yorick, but I called the CC from Yorick's slow, and you've got Markai's snare.
He did say first blood would go to red team. Kardius. So now about we can see Maokai starting to position up. It looks like we're going to be looking at a gank down bottom. No, he's backed off.
So Sona's got a heal. Tyreek's got a heal, but it's not as good as Sona's. But depending on how aggressive.
So now we can see the Maokai's repositioning back up again
Hoping
after the Mew moves come in.
the issues with sorted. Apologise again.
It seems we've got no wards down bot for the red team, but that's because of the pink ward there.
Again, that's a good position because most people come from their jungle into the bot lane. Whereas if you block that on the entrance, then they have to walk all the way around. And it can, depending if mid has their ward near the wraiths, they can then see come in to go off the bot lane or on top.
Oh, Mumu came in just as you were saying and missed completely with the Q. The bandage toss was completely missed. As we can see up top now, the Yorick has actually got a lead on the Olaf by 12 CS and... Sorry, actually, I tell a lie, I was looking at Oriana. The Olaf is 12 CS above Yorick, but Yorick does have the kill. And has opted to go for straight defensive with the Doran's shield and ninja tabbies.
Oh, where's Markai going? Is he going to get mid? Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's lining up waiting for mid to overextend.
Here we go. Is he actually going to do it or is he not?
Oh, and it's a gank from the other side with the Amumu.
Is he not back? Oh no, this could be Mariano.
Yep, Kennan's going down, and Kennan's going down, no chance. Ignite takes the kill. But Maokai?
The ward doesn't,
Ooh.
the turret doesn't hit from Maokai again, just out of range. That was really good, really lucky to be honest.
And good play.
Yeah, it was a great game. It was just unlucky. I mean, we did the right thing, went after Oriana, did us a all the damage, but it was too much damage done to Kevin by the time that happened. It was a great flash because that finished him off. He would have lived if Maokai didn't flash for Kevin.
And that's the second kill for Team...
Kardius.
Yep. Maokai's low, but still going on his jungler.
He's getting that passive and keep keeping him for a long time. Looks like Olaf's just constantly being a bully as always.
Yeah, pushing his lane. But this is leaving him invulnerable because now he's pushing his lane.
It's gave Yorick the chance to farm up, and Yorick, when he's really good at farming, he just gets his ghouls out, and it does a lot.
Although this tactic does seem to be working for the Olaf because he's 53 CS to the 38 and he's now starting to really push back the Yorick.
You know what I think he's trying to do? Because Yorick's not gone for any mana. Olaf's just pushing his lane, so he's forcing the mana out of him. So then he's going to struggle to farm, so he can farm. And if he doesn't, he's going to struggle, but he's slowly losing the mana, whereas Olaf...
It looks like the Amumu's walking straight into a death. The Oriana just spotted him on the ward over here and was pinging. No, he's got away. The rest of the team didn't follow up on the Oriana.
Get a ward in Wraiths, ward in the Tribush. Both visions, both exits where only one possible chance maybe we can come out.
As you can see, Team Kardius have started to get a really good ward coverage of the map.
Yes, all the rivers been lit up, so anywhere Anttran goes, they can just spot him really. They can prepare, position themselves in the best way.
As you can see, blue to red. There's a lot more coverage, keeping an eye on the jungle, both keeping tabs on the blue buff, their own blue buff, making sure they've got real control of that jungle.
Oh, Kenan trying to do a little bit of damage.
So as you can see, we've got the Maokai waiting in the bush at the top as he did before.
However, have you noticed, Vayne is actually winning Ezreal in CS, which isn't what I expected, because Ezreal would really try and poke Vayne, but I guess he's more afraid of the true damage he can do. They can do its toll over time.
We're really starting to see how strong the Orianna pick is, with the 90 CS within 10 minutes, which is quite good, and a kill over the Cannon, while Cannon's on 81.
See, if you can see, Yorick has no mana at the moment. Well, he has a slight little. I'm guessing he's depending on the gank, as always. Olaf is again overextended.
Yeah.
And no ward coverage, which is surprising. Because
Yeah, he's not opted to go a while, as we can see the Orianna starting to. No, she's backing off.
I think everyone's always said, well, Kennan's mainly like mid still.
Yeah.
So, well done, Kennan. Saved.
Switch Lane seems to be just concentrating mainly on CS and waiting for the junglers to make any approaches to fighting.
I have to say though, with that ward coverage, it's going to be pretty hard to get some success.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Stun goes down on the Vayne. And the Ezreal.
So close. Well, that stun just held itself long enough for him to get that one.
They just didn't. I just don't feel they followed through enough. Although the Ezreal was there, he wasn't in position to kind of follow up with the ult.
Well, I thought they may have gone back, but it's surprising.
We can see the Orianna's about to come straight through the blue side's jungle into a bush. Oh, there we go, and everyone's jumping on the, and that goes down quicker than you can even think. That was 4 bot for you.
I guess this is the dragon.
Kennan's starting to push, but no, Tennant's.
Yeah, he may be coming down to see if they're actually doing dragon, which could be a bad idea, but get caught out.
Well, the Kennen should be pushing the lane now, taking advantage and putting a bit of pressure on the dragon, but
He's got a quick getaway. He should
Red
have really
team
tried.
has slain the dragon.
So far, the gold difference is just under 2k, which actually is a lot.
which is quite a lot actually for 30 minutes in. We can start to see the CS is quite the same, but it's them 3 kills which have really brought up the score for.
Don't forget the dragon.
Oh yeah, and the dragon kill we've just seen.
And what I do find a bit weird is Vayne's gone for the speed approach. She looks like she's rushing a Phantom Dancer. Whereas,
Oh yeah, she's gone straight for the Zeal there.
which is good for the true damage, but the way Ez is going for traditional Trinity Force, which gives you the damage, the slow, gives you a lot. And maybe she's. Which shows that the ganks have been successful. Oh, they've just gone back to farming. Oh, looks like Yorick's actually coming back. Oh no, Olaf's actually attempting to be a bully again. Oh, instead, Maokai nearly got
Cannon. And bot lane just seems to be fine. He's actually forced. What has he done here? Oh, there we go. As you can see, Amumu's about to attempt to gank. He's got an early Oracles there to clear out any wards, which is a really good idea since Kardius has been warding really well. He's been taking over all the map. He's been taking map control. Oh no, Tarex comes with a stun. Again, they didn't follow up, which is a shame because they are really good. Oh, and Olaf's actually fighting Yorick.
But as you can see, going down quite heftily.
That just shows late game, Yorick's actually starting to pull back because he's got to sustain.
And Yorick didn't even use his ult then to start initiating with, so we can see that starting to take a very big difference in the lane. That one kill seems to be really benefiting the Yorick. Even though the CS is starting to get a huge difference with the gold difference now between... He's in Olaf's favour of 200 gold actually. I was quite surprised by that. So here we go, the Kennen and the Orianna beginning to fight, the ult's gone off and Orianna powers straight through that.
Just so much damage, it's that
Yeah.
as well with where his ability power is a lot higher. It allows attack damage to be a lot greater, so she can also use abilities with a short cooldown, also do some basic attack damage, overall do a lot.
This game starts to be shaping up a bit and going heavily into Kardius' favour
We'll see.
with a 2k gold lead.
Mimi again with his Oracle, clearing out wards, they really need to hit that.
Getting pincered off now by the full team, but as the blue team are approaching the Amumu,
Ult could save.
oh, he's going to get away, no, they get the kill.
That's pretty bad. Oh,
Now the Vayne's going to roll in. Oh, can they pop it? Oh, and he just, the Sona ult just misses.
That would have been a kill.
Oh,
Tarek.
and Tariq just gets away.
Oh, here we go. He's gonna have his.
But yeah, that's definitely a dead Vayne and a dead Sona.
Oh, that's just
Well
really
played that,
good.
Kardius.
Yeah. Eclipse is just really strong right now.
As we can see, the Orianna's getting ready to go up.
Have you noticed?
There is no ward still, so...
Oh, I guess yeah.
Oh, but the Olaf does take the Orianna with him.
Yorick gets the Olaf. It was just so.
But a kill and an assist does work in a favour.
Again, Yorick didn't use his ult. Why? He could have actually. He could have either saved Orianna because the more damage, or he could have pushed onto the tower much more stronger. He could have got more gold overall for the team. As now it's 4k difference. It could have been nearly 5k.
Yeah, taking the turret. Maybe that's his plan now. No, it seems he just wants to carry on farming it out. He doesn't actually want to take the turret at the moment.
Looks like they're going to CLG style.
Going back.
Farming up a lot. As it's 18 minutes in now, it's nearly going to mid game, which could be the game changer really. You just need the playmakers to do all the plays, which so far has been the jungler doing what he's meant to do.
Yeah, well, we've seen the Maokai's been playing a major part in this with 1 kill and 5 assists.
I think one of the big problems is Amumu is skill based, whereas Maokai, it's just a click, but the ranging is a big difference. But again, the warding's took a big part. Warding is a really key point within a game.
Well, as we can see now, if we look at the red side of the map, we can see really good coverage of the map.
All blue
But then we
side,
go to the blue side and
no warding.
we've got nothing.
They got one in the tribush, which is
Well, it means they've got no control over their own jungle.
oh,
The
tower's gonna. Oh no, that was
the ult and dash was a great dodge by the Vayne then.
Amumu just got his ult up. Amumu just got his ult up. This could be a big game changer.
Yeah, Amumu's used the ult and the Maokai is down.
Oh no,
But then
no.
this is great play all around, but the Vayne
Team double kill.
comes off with a double kill.
Oh, and overall comes out with more money because Vayne was. I mean, Ezreal was 3-0,
Yeah,
which just gave
so he
them
takes the
massive-
bonus gold from the end of the kill.
Really, I don't understand why they dive when they see the Amumu, because that again, you would have thought, does he have his ult up? We're going to get snared under the tower's just going to do a lot of damage.
Well, yeah. If you're the first person caught under the damage, especially at level 13, and with the items that Maokai's got, I mean, there's not much armor there to save him from the turret, so...
Just look at the CS though. The CS is really simple. It's you got Ezreal and Vayne, basically even. You got Amumu Maokai, which is only 10 CS different, but Amumu's got 2 assists, Maokai's got 6 and a kill. So overall, it's in Maokai's favour. Orianna against Kennen, it's only 30 CS down, which isn't that much. It's just basically like 200-300 gold.
Yeah.
And
when we look at the spread of gold though, we can start to see that the Ez has got a full 400 gold above.
You can see Amumu's got 4,000, Maokai's got 5,000, so it's about 1,000 difference there. But
You can see the impact that the jungle is having on the teams. You can really see how Maokai's really pulling it in for his team, where the passive from the Amumu and the 2 deaths that he's had has really took an impact.
the biggest impact here is Amumu's bought another Oracles. He's got second Oracles within the 21 minutes. That can really pull a jungler back, especially since people, if they jump on him, he dies. Just wasted that money.
Yeah, well that's 800 gold then gone to Oracles that have not even got anything back. That's the top turret down now, and the mid turret down. So it's 2 turrets in the favour for Team Kardius.
Slowly pushing.
And down bot there's...
Oh, they're trying to save
and that's a dead
Oracles
turret.
gone. You got Orianna here trying to probably...
Orianna coming through the back.
No, you got an Amumu here defending Alpha, I think. Just, she's there.
Oh, and she's down with the Amumu ult, safely killed.
However, she did a massive chunk of damage to Vayne.
Yeah, well that comes with the squishy AD carry.
If an Ezreal comes in now, nah, I don't think he would kill her.
Oh, and we've got a pause. I'm not sure what's happening here, but we've definitely got a...
Bit of a technical issue there. I apologise. But let's look. If you look at the
how the gold's spread out again, we can start to see that there is definitely there's 1,000 gold between the jungle. We've pretty much tied between the AD carriers.
if you notice, there's only 3k
Mid is a
difference
very well. If you start to look at how Orianna's really pulled away from the Kennen, and with a 2,000 gold advantage, that is just massive at this level.
And the Sona and turret, the only difference there really to me is the turret started off with more gold than Sona.
But yeah, it was about a 200 gold difference, so they're kind of even.
If you mostly look at that, the gold difference is only 3k now. It's coming to mid game. Like I said, mid game they've got a really strong team base because they've got the ults, team fights start going on, and it shows that they slowly push coming back.
But I think when you start to look at the Orianna and you start to look, she's a full needlessly large rod ahead with the gold advantage. She's also got the Athens Unholy Grail. You know, she's really pulling ahead of this Kennen. This Kennen's...
She's doing what she does though. She's really, really good at farming.
Well, this Kennen's gone for a chain vest, so he's trying to build a bit of armour, and I don't really...
Well,
I guess that's to kind of say from the passive of Orianna and the ganks from the Maokai that...
And it's Zhonya's, so when he ults in, he can flash, ult in, and then Zhonya's to keep himself alive, and the team can then follow up on that. You've got the Mumu ult, you've got the Olaf just running in, just being a great tank, and then...
Yeah.
No, and then because of the Sona ult with the Mumu, you've got the Vayne, which she has the opportunity to position to knock him into the wall, to carry him hitting him.
So following it up with a stun. So technically, we could actually go from a Sona ult straight into an Amumu ult, straight into a Kennen ult, and finish off with a Vayne stun.
Yeah, it just depends.
So chaining the CC, if you count through all them, we were talking about a good 6-7 stun for a whole team.
Yeah.
6-7 second stun. Well, I wouldn't go that far.
But then again, it's about positioning. If they don't position themselves well, then they could be all over.
Yeah.
Like if Sona misses his rule, which is pretty easy to do. I've done it many times. And whereas Amumu he's pretty much guaranteed, but then again he has to get. If he just gets one person, it's not going to help the team at all.
Well, it's going to be a waste of the ult and could position the movement in a place where he can die. It also gives the team a good chance to initiate themselves.
They know the one ult's down. If they just then survive the other ults. Well, Kennen, if he doesn't Zonya's, or if he's in trouble then Zonya's, then ult's in. He's down. And again, if everyone seems to have like an escape, so they've got Maokai can snare onto someone. They can either flash away. Yorick's got his ultimate,
Which can again keep Ezreal alive, and then once Ezreal's down, bringing Ezreal back for another 10 seconds. So, as we said before, the 65 advantage works in the favour, but then the global CC's on the other side.
and if Maokai ults Olaf just has to ult away, get the extra magic resistant armor, and then can pull through. Because you've got Ez, which you should be able to pull through, but it depends on how well the warding is, positioning. It just depends if they're going to force a Baron fight. That could change, or a Dragon fight. That could be the game changer here.
Well, we know if Vayne can scale amazingly well into a game, because the later she gets, the stronger she gets. You know, she's very item dependent.
Hyper carry for you.
Yeah. And again with Amumu, so these are two very strong characters that are going to go into late game very strong. It's just whether Team Anttran can keep it up there and keep battling it out. But with only a 3k lead, it's more than possible. They just need to push some towers and get themselves back in the game with a few Amumu ganks really, and bring the lanes back.
Think that if you get an axe from Olaf, and then you've got the Vayne's passive where basically can't outrun. She gains the extra movement speed. The only way to fight her off is to either get knocked away or fight her.
Yeah.
And because you can't outrun her unless you. Kennen could, but Kennen's again on their team where he could just get away. But then Ezreal has his he can just dash over walls, go and just get away that way. But again, like I said, if the axe has been hit, he's not going to do much.
Yeah, well with Ez being squishy, I'm guessing he's building the Trinity Force here. Yeah, brings him up a little bit. He still goes down very, very fast. Just wondering what's going on with this game. We've been in pause now for a good few minutes.
And if you notice, both teams are starting to gather up wards. Like, so they're actually considering wards now, to catch people out, to come back.
Yeah, they're starting to position wards around the map.
Yorick's got a ward there. Yorick seems to have one. Well, 6 minutes later and the game is still. I wonder what's going on.
I don't know. I'm guessing it will be a technical difficulty of some sort, maybe a DC.
Yeah.
More than likely it'll be a DC. But hopefully we can get this show back on the road anytime soon.
It's the first time I've actually ever seen a Kennen get hot engaged. Because you don't really see that from a Kennen anyway.
Well, yeah, she's gone for the bit of health because of the ganks and the squishiness. She's gone for the magic pen because wanting to take that Orianna down as fast as possible. But with the Athens Holy Grail, it's a good item to break down the magic resist from that.
As you can see, Athens Unholy Grail gives 40 magic resist, plus Orianna has about 15-20 magic resist start with.
Yeah.
Depending what runes and masteries Kennen's gone for, he's basically took all that magic resist down to basically 5 or 0.
So we've got Orianna's on 70 magic resist.
And Kennen takes down about 40 of that, but if he has, say, runes, it could be 50, so therefore it's countering, it's making it even still, but it's still showing that he can still keep up and do damage, he can stay in there.
Keep himself in the game, really.
However, it's a cheap item, so I'm expecting once he's got his build sorted, he may sell that and get something like a Void Staff to give more damage, and it's going to be 5% of the magic resist instead of just 20.
Yeah.
So he's going to do more damage to everyone overall. Like I expect Yorick's going to get some magic resist soon since he's just gone full armor. And you got, well, Amumu, he's got Aegis, which is a really good item. Well, he's working towards his Aegis.
You've got Maokai and the
Maokai
Aegis.
with Aegis.
Yeah, we can see the GP5's really reliant on them. Both the support and jungle are carrying GP5s. Seems to be the strong meta at the moment. And if we've seen on the forums that people are not very happy that the jungle meta at the moment has become GP5 items, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, but we might see a change in that soon.
You know what I think people don't like? Well, some people do, some people don't. The Ezreal debuff. What they're doing to him is...
Well, completely taking the passive away from the attack speed.
Yeah, so basically instead of getting reduced attack speed, you just get hit.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're not slowing me down, I can just carry on hitting you back. So in the end, we're getting the same trade-off, or I'm winning the trade-offs. Like if you're an Ashe, you get the crit, or if you're Vayne, you get the more true damage. So.
But the main point of Ezreal at the moment is to maneuver around the enemy and keep spamming spells to get your auto attack speeded up. I mean, I can understand how Riot have implemented the taking away that, because Ezreal still has that high power coming from the Q when used on a Trinity Force. It has the maneuverability of the E, it has the speeding up of the characters with the W and the slow on the W, potentially giving him two very hard slows in late game. So Ezreal does have a kit that does support him being able to take that away. I guess we'll only see how it works when we look at the when he starts implemented
next season,
in the next patch.
It's going to be, is he viable? Is he not? He's going to be, would it work with this team? Would it not? Because I still think he's going to be really, really strong, as you just said, with all his movability, his passive, his attack speed. It's going to just make him just slightly more balanced. It's now been 11 minutes, well, 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, we're in the 10-minute mark now. I mean, any DC should have been solved, or you would have hoped.
Might look like we may need to restart the game. You never know.
Well, hope it won't go that far.
If you've noticed, Yorick's not dead yet, so as always, Yorick's got all the sustain, he's got his ultimate, whereas Olaf, he's been overextended, no wards, to give himself the opportunity just to get ganked, to be ganked, really.
Well, yeah, I kind of come to terms with the Olaf has been using a very harsh bully technique that I was talking about. He's been using his kit to really bully and push his lane as far as he can.
But it's starting to slow down for him now, because if you look at the gold difference, Yorick's actually winning in gold, which at the start, Yorick was getting really, really pushed, bullied. He couldn't afford all the mana, where he's only 200 difference now. Olaf, I don't know, depending how Olaf's going to build himself, because he's got the Vayne, which will need, not the Vayne, the Ezreal, which will slow him down, plus slowly take him down, because if he has no armor, then he's just going to get the Last Whisper and do the 5%. And you're going to have, Olaf will have to have a lot of health, because you've got the Yorick, who really takes a chunk out of you, he's a tank. You've got the Ezreal, who will always poke you and keep him poking. You got the Orianna with her ultimate, which basically, if you try running off, can keep him there. But however, Olaf's got his ultimate, so that is a bit of a counter. So now we've been waiting for nearly 15 minutes. I really wonder what's still been going on. I'm afraid not, sorry. And maybe someone is probably taking a dump. Alright, fair enough.
So is he disappeared from the game, is that?
Is he? He probably had an emergency, so. No idea. Well, that's not good.
We've got 80 carry, I guess we can only wait as long as the pause has got, which is 17 minutes. Maybe have to talk about rescheduling.
Alright, that makes sense, because then he's had a long enough time. Thank you very much, Kardius, for that. That's gave us a big insight now of what's going on. Hopefully, we'll be back within the 16 minutes to continue 5v5. Why has he gone?
I think he's got stage fright by the looks of things. I think we're seeing a bit of stage fright.
I wonder how the game will turn around if it's 5v4, because like we've been saying that most of the game, you got the big global ults. Well, not global, but more of a enclosed area where it takes a lot off.
I wouldn't see why Kardius' AD would run off though in terms of a winning game. And what looks like they've got a clear advantage.
Well, you never know, like I've been saying, they're catching up in gold. They're coming back really, really slowly, but again, it does look like they're winning. No, it's I'll give the mic to him.
Fine. I thought you prefer Razor over me. Oh, fine. See,
I think it was because of the position we had the mic in, to be honest.
yeah. Just so we know, are you hearing? Who you hearing fine? Berwin or Serious? So
Well, I don't like the word serious, Sam. I think that came more from a year ago. If you look at the match history on that one.
well, you know, I prefer you to be Razzle, but I like taking the mick out of you.
Yeah. Do you like to talk about serious, Sam, a little bit too much?
Oh, it just made me hungry.
So we're way over the 15-minute mark, and it still doesn't look like this Ezreal wants to join the game.
I know it's Ezreal.
Well, he said the
Yeah,
AD
AD.
for.
That's my fault. Must be an emergency or something to leave a game. So not out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, to not even let his teammates know what's happening is a bit strange.
I don't know. To be honest, he's holding his own with Vayne. But Vayne, you know, he slowly comes forward. Bring me in, I will show you ladies how to play. Oh, people.
Looks like someone wants to get involved there. It's a shame they've already set the teams up.
Maybe next season, maybe if you just give all your details, then maybe.
Or join the next Raise Your Weapons tournament. That's also a good idea.
Make a team yourself. See how good your skills really are, and see if you can actually win. We've got 30 minutes left, and then it's going to continue 5v4, which isn't always a good sign.
And that takes away the Yorick using his ult on an Ezreal.
Yeah, he'll have to use it. Well, on the Oriana or himself. Probably say himself because he has more control.
Well, hopefully we're going to see the Ezreal come back into the game.
I will go Lee Sin mid. Don't know, Lee Sin versus Kennen. Don't know.
Well, actually, I've seen a Lee Sin versus Kennen and it worked really well.
So it's just not sustained. It's just if you get the ganks off, if Kennen gets the ganks, he could slowly win. But again, Lee Sin can just hit and run. Really, that's what he does.
Well, he can get in there, get out there, much the same as Kennen can, but also has the impact of the added lifesteal.
And me, I'll go Renekton AD. Don't know, I'm surprised we've not seen them. 12 minutes and again, still not back. I wonder what's really happening. We'll just see how it goes. I feel like it's really unfair though if it's 5v4, but
Yeah, but if one of the teammates just abandons the game, there's not much that we can really do about that.
well, let's see what's gone in from the start of this game to now. All I have to say.
Talk about nerfing even DFG.
Well, if you want, well, DFG that may not be in the game anymore. The creator of the game doesn't want it in. He finds that it's really too powerful, or it may just be getting a really big nerf, as in it won't do as much damage.
I mean, it does have a heavy impact to the game, but taking up to, what was it? Is it 2/3 of, up to a third of the life?
Well, it does minimum 20% when you buy it, or minimum 200 damage.
Yeah.
And then every time you get 100 more AP, it does an extra 4%. So overall, when you say Kennen right now, he would do say 30% of someone's life, which can be a lot of damage.
Well, that's not even one of his skill set, that's just an extra item to
Yeah.
do damage.
And
So
then
on
you've
top
got-
of an AP caster, that is a massive amount of damage output you can potentially gain.
And then you've got your stuns, which then position him even better. Like if you get a really good stunner, a Mimic could then come in. It could be a really good gank. But because of DFG though, it does so much damage. Nerfing Evelyn though, I don't know.
Well, I don't mind Evelyn in the game at the moment. I think she's quite. Although I'm not an Evelyn player myself, I can't actually say, but
I prefer her in mid now over jungle because she's a lot stronger. I just really like her graphics update. It's changed her so much.
yeah, she looks a lot better. She's actually viable in the game now. You know,
Instead of just
you'd have picked seen even a game, it'd have been an insta dodge. Whereas now you can actually viably play her.
I was playing against an Evelyn today in jungle. It was a Shaco, an Evelyn, and a Twitch. And you know what? It really worked. It was because you couldn't see where they was, and because you was getting counter pink ward. It was basically, well, I know something's going to happen, but I don't know where they are. So it's basically like getting piled, and it's just a massive jump.
It's a bit of a guessing game.
Ah, is that what's happening? Just tearing you low. I didn't know that, mate. Well, I guess you could, because people usually Neo low don't understand, like, you get a pink ward, might as well put it in the middle.
She tore Raz's elo apart a few weeks ago, he couldn't put it back together. Well, thanks for that. I'll have you know I got my elo back up to the 1250 bracket. It might not be amazing, but it was an achievement for me. Nonetheless.
Yeah, but let's say that you did really well. 800 elo to 1250. I don't know how long it took you, but to get yourself from there on your own all the way up, she's actually made you a better player.
Oh yeah, I hope so.
I don't know. Your Aurelia skills need a better work.
Oh yeah, that really game today was awful, man.
I know it's that teleport. It's just got the right timing.
I've been banned from teleport from any ranked game, so.
The way you use teleport is not to initiate, it's to run away. I'm about to die. No, what do I do? I can't get away. I have no flash. I'll try and teleport.
2 seconds in, dead.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, I've got 4 minutes away now for another teleport. Why do I keep on getting ganks like this, Olaf? You not put a ward? I've got a ward.
Yeah, but
Put
it's
it
still in
down
your
there.
inventory.
That was good.
So 8 minutes left. It's been a long wait now.
Just hope that it comes back for Kardius, because it would really be upsetting, because I think they've done really well.
Yeah, they've like I said before. I think they've got a clear advantage here. That
I just think it's all about positioning. They've done great ganks, great warding, great teamwork really, and they've kept themselves in really good positions. It's just, again, it just comes to team fights. We're not seeing a proper 5v5 team fight where you've got like all the ults. I'm not going over again because we've done that like 5 times and people are probably getting bored. But that is, yeah, like I said, Baron fight, Dragon fight, that could be the game changer. Or if they're just invading a blue, like just prevent a blue.
Like I say, with the jungle of Maokai, he's not took any of the kills. He's took one of the kills, and the rest of him is left to the lane. So that's a good advantage for the lanes.
Yeah, it's allowing them to snowball and just slowly get the advantage, and then it allows them to be able to sustain and get the poke. They can't do that much really then. It's like it's either forcing them back or getting them ready for a gank. Or like, if you notice with the team, you've got Orianna with a poke, Yorick with a poke, Ezreal with a poke, whereas you've got Kennen with a poke. Vayne isn't the range isn't as good as Ezreal's.
Well, yeah, you've not got that. But then you've got the dash ability, so you catch an Ezreal on his own, he's dead. But in a team fight, it's going to be very difficult to get onto that Ezreal.
And he's got the movability, and just because of that, they've got the poke, which can slowly whittle him down, give him the team fight advantage. But that again, it depends on how they play. But I have to say, Amumu's doing well in CS. He might be a bit of goal behind, but Amumu's, as always, is really, really late. He needs a good start. It was that blue, but they got the blue at level 1. But again, they got the timer, so it gave them advantage.
We're in the 5-minute mark now, and our time has actually gone yellow. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
No, really. The whole game comes down to EoS and Vayne. That's what the whole that's what I think the game will come down to.
Well, I think if that Amumu gets a good hold in this game, and he becomes the tank that he could become in this game, just that ult and that Q can be really the bandage toss can be such a game changer. You see so many games with a 5-man stun just change games.
Yes, I was saying. Oh, nearly under 5 minutes now. This is actually the longest wait I've ever seen.
Yeah. I think this is slower than me.
Well, don't know.
I'm quite slow.
Well, you are a salmon.
Thanks, mate.
Well, why so serious? Olaf though, he can be a big changer. He can come so tanky. If he gets the omens or if he gets the force of nature, because you got Taric AP, you got the Orianna, you got the Maokai, but again, the two of them are tanks, one of them is a full AP. Let's look at the items here.
You can see, I'd say we've got the Olaf building straight up for a frozen mallet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say go for the Trinity Force, he's got no
Yeah,
AP scaling whatsoever.
But again, he runs on health on it, so he needs the frozen mallet. It's the cheaper version of a Warmont.
Yeah, well, and it gives you the added extra of a slow tap damage.
That's actually getting nerfed. The phage is actually going to be slow. Oh, the game's just started.
So the game's back up. I'm guessing we've got the AD back. I'm not sure yet because
we had 4 minutes.
well, they unpaused, so yeah, the Ezreal's back, so we've got the full game.
Well, that's good.
As you can see down bot, we've got 4 bot and the Olaf back up top. Got a feeling. I was gonna say I thought it'd slow the momentum of the game down the pause, but nope.
Just kept him in.
It's straight back up and taking that turret, taking advantage of the S having to come back into lane and the Taric leaving.
Well, that again, because of that weight, that can really. Like, you have to get the mindset to stay in the game to be able to keep up, to know what you're doing.
We are 25 minutes away from the screen, not concentrating properly.
Yeah.
It's going to take your head out.
It's like when it comes to coding, you're not wired in, so
yeah.
you can change it.
We can see the Olaf trying to put aggression onto the Yorick, but the Yorik's outburst and the lifesteal from the Omen is just
so much
pointless for Olaf.
I have to say, Olaf did the right thing there to ignite him straight away, but he couldn't keep on him. He just basically wasted his ult, and Yorick's just... Yeah, I'm still healing. You might have ignited me, but I'm still healing.
That ignite's doing nothing as long as I've got that Omen of... is it the Omen of Famine?
You got a bot lane now pushing, full Vayne's now back. Oh,
yeah,
wow,
we've got a push
damage.
trying to go, but the damage from the Vayne, as you say, is just too much.
That poke, that heal. I've never tried that with a Taric. I've never tried maxing his heal. I've always just maxed up his armor because overall you're taking less damage over his heal.
We can see that the red team know that the Amumu's in the jungle and knows the position of the Amumu.
Oracles.
That's all down to the warden.
Here we go.
Good map awareness.
You got Maokai pushing mid.
So yeah.
And the
Olaf trying to take that top turret as quick as he can before this Yorick comes back up.
No.
But no,
Yeah, but that's
minions too OP.
I've not really. What I've realised is because Olaf's been so pushed. No gank. He's not
Yeah.
been able to gank.
He's left himself vulnerable to ganks, but then not been able to gain any advantage over the lane from ganks. Again, he's tried to go in on the Yorick, and it's just left himself
He's
running
just-
away with no life.
I'm surprised he didn't keep on, but then again,
Kennan's tried to come up, but
it's just the wall.
Blue team's turret
Maokai's
has been
ready.
destroyed.
and that's blue team's turret gone down.
Okay. Oh,
Now all the
chase. Oh,
outer turrets for the blue team have gone.
that's going to allow him to invade the jungle even more. Take
Giving
more
him less-
dominance.
Giving them less map coverage because of the wards.
However, Amumu's got oracles. He might have lost one, but he's actually making his money back with each oracle. Well, not all of them back, but say half. So overall, he's not losing that much. Plus, he's got the GP5s, which are well GP10s, which are just giving him all.
You can see the Yorick's just happily farming top, going back, knowing that he can, because his lane's going to push too far, meaning he can't farm.
I think Yorick's been playing well because he knows that there's no point trying to kill Olaf. He just might as well just push him away, allow the lane to push, force him back. Then he might lose some CS, some level advantage.
Well, you saw in the early game, Yorick built straight away. He went for the Ninja Tabbies and the Doran Shield. You can see now he's carrying 2 Doran Shields,
Yeah.
which is really stopping that Olaf actually doing any damage.
Oh, here's an Amumu gang.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks like the
yeah,
Amumu's
and
been
so-
caught out.
oh,
We've got the
Turret flashed, but he got stun on.
Cannon ult going off, and then the Sonar ult.
Sonar ult, Ezel, and then you see
And
the
the
Orianna
Cannon's
ult.
down.
That Orianna ult
Team's turret has
basically
been
took
destroyed.
a chunk out of Kennan's life.
And Yorick didn't even need to use his ulti there.
Again, you got Olaf pushing top though.
Olaf's pushing top, and Red have taken the dragon. There's nothing the Vayne and the Sona can do about it, and the Amumu, they've just got to
Yorick's
watch.
actually going back up there to protect this tower, which is really good. He's made it in time. If you notice, the team fights are actually starting to go, but again, like I said, positioning.
The damage the Sona took then.
Wow, that was
And Vayne's just got himself caught out and Vayne down, just silly positioning, and
Sona, I didn't
didn't even see the Sona go down. It was
But if you notice, that's all about positioning. Amumu got cut out. And he forced the other Amumu, forced the Sona roll, and Ezreal. He forced all the other rolls, but Ezreal has such a short cooldown on his ult, and he has that burst and that slow. But he's fully you just get Olaf here. He can't do.
he can't get in. He's
the poke.
melee against a ranged stun and 2 ranged characters. I mean, the Orianna, he's got no way of getting in. He's completely zoned out.
Oh, you was right. He got the frozen mallet. I really do like Olaf. He's just he can be. He needs to be in there. He can't be away. He has to get in there and fight. Oh, Ariana's got a nice blue buff there, so she'll be able to foul. Always use abilities. Having that cooldown, and she's got some low on the cooldown, but it gives so much more. Look at that. Just the whole wave just went. And this is slowly slowing him down. It's slowing him from getting any farm. It's they may be pushing, but because they've got no inner turrets, they can't go too far. They're lucky enough to get in the actual river.
Surprised to see Ezreal then popping off ult for about 3 minions. It was quite surprising. I know it's a short cooldown, but even just throwing it up into mid would have been a better idea.
Well, it looks like maybe a good team fight.
Oh, there we go, the
Oh,
initiation
yeah.
from the Maokai, the follow-up from the Yorick, but Maokai's going down fast, so is the Orianna.
Again, they got.
Oh, the blue team have really turned this fight around,
They've got a
taking
perfect
advantage of it.
Blue team's turret
I
has been
told you, positioning. Perfect ult.
Problem is, Yorick's has got the ghost going off, but it's doing nothing. That's mainly because the Ez is backing
No,
up.
really well played.
Red team's turret has been
That was
destroyed.
2 great ults. Kennen, that was just
The Cannon ult just
got
destroyed the
everyone.
Maokai,
Yeah.
yeah, got everyone within the ult. And that's where we was talking about the global ults being able to really take advantage of the game.
If you watched it, it was Kennen. He got everyone stunned, and Mumu jumped on, stunned them all again. And then you get the Sona, stun again. Then it just really put them off.
Free chained ults, as we were saying before, you know, locking down
It's at
the
least
characters for so long, the DPS you can get out is ridiculous.
6 to 7 seconds that can basically kill. As you've seen, it killed nearly the team. Ezreal and Yorick looking to get out of there.
Well, it's now turning the game around. We're looking at a 2k goal difference again.
Mumu's going pretty good. I wonder if he'll give it Kennen. You don't really see, you only see him with a blade, but Kennen.
Yeah, the Cannon's taking it for them
he's got the
cooldowns. Most people say
you know,
Cannon's any energy cost champion shouldn't take them, but as one of my friends keeps telling me, the energy reduction on it is just amazing. So
Oh look, they're actually pushing. They're actually afraid now. They're like,
yeah, it seems like the blue team have really started to take advantage of the game.
Anttran is actually.
It looks like we
showing
might
off.
even be going for a bit of a Baron dance here. No, just a bit of wall clearing. No, blue team
that's-
looked for a Baron, maybe?
That's what Kardius hasn't
Yep,
done.
blue have gone straight in for the Baron, but the ward is clearing the ward.
That's what Kardius hasn't done. They've not got oracles.
Nope, just clearing up, just clearing up. Well, we've said that Yamumu's been carrying an oracles throughout the game, you know.
And he's slowly getting his money's worth.
Yeah, he's what, on his third oracles now, and
This is why it's
really
always
seems
good.
to have paid off.
Get a jungler, and if they really can't tank it, you know that they're only good for initiation and like a bit of damage.
There's the Baron dance kicking off. We can see blue team have got control of Baron, but
Olaf's pushing top, so that's actually slowly giving them advantage.
well,
But,
that's coming down to join in.
but bot's actually
You can
pushing
see a bit
itself.
of a back off. That ward's just going to bait the Mumu for it. He really wants it, but
Yeah, the only people who the Shirley's got popped, the initiation.
and there we go, straight in. Olaf's gone straight in. The Cannon ult. And catching, they've gone straight for the Orianna, and now goes down. Orianna, followed by the Vayne,
And the Ezreal.
going straight on for the Ez while they chase off Maokai. Ez falls.
Again,
Maokai's being chased. Maokai falls, and then all it takes is the Yorick. But Yorick doesn't go down without a fight, taking the Olaf with him. No, but Vayne's just too much.
see, that was a great. And if you noticed, like we've been saying, Olaf the bullet.
Yeah.
He was in there. He wasn't taking any hits. He was in there, slowing him. It was a great initiation.
Hitting off with 340 true damage
It
but
takes
at
a
max.
while.
Has he got that maxed yet?
He would have. He's level 16, 18.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. If you have to
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, so he's gone straight for the. Oh, he's fully maxed. Yeah, he's level 18, so he's hitting off 340 damage. Is that with
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
340 true damage? So you know, hitting them off every 4 seconds to 5 seconds is it's a lot of damage output coming out, and that's just from your tank.
If you've noticed, I'm surprised that they've not pushed
Bruiser.
enough because I know they've got all the globals, but if they position themselves wide enough, you got the Orianna and the Ezreal who can push really easy. Whereas their team, it depends if the Olaf gets all his axe from all, it can really give them a lot of it can really counter the push. But again, it was that Shirley's really helped there.
We can see now blue team have really started to cover the map in wards. They've really started to push themselves out, knowing that they've lost that outer turret, that they've pushed out into the enemy's jungle and really got a good set of wards going.
And
it seems that it's now the red team that are slipping on wards and have only got one ward on the other side of the map and one ward in their jungle.
So far, it looks like Anttran got the best chance of winning.
Well, yeah, they've really pulled it back. You know, they're actually 300, only 300, but 300 gold in front. It's basically the same. Pulled back the kills.
But if you notice, I thought Sona had the Shirley's, but Amimu had the Shirley's. But so far, Sona's building it, so it'll be double. So basically, their ults will be changing a lot.
Well, it means that the mobility is going to really get that global ult surrounding the team. Two Shirley's, you
Tyrant's
can.
been caught out here.
Yeah, that's the Taric down.
Dominating.
That was
It was sloppy play, not in the right position, not with his team, trying to ward, but
But if you remember,
this has cost him a Baron now.
yeah, this can be a lot. 'Cause
Take the ward out,
that
got no
buff,
sight on it.
the buff of Paragon, his ultimate, which gives Oriana the ball.
Oh, but the Maokai's going in, nope, fails, and now he's down.
Just basically just gave it away. Just a bit unlucky, but did really well. If you
So that is an absolutely great comeback
yeah,
from Team Anttran.
really good.
15 to 13 now, taking a 2k gold advantage.
But remember at the start when
Oh, and it looks like we've got a 5-man dive coming in for the Yorick. He's got no chance. Absolutely no chance.
Remember when we was looking at the teams? Asian were all 2000 well, nearly all 2000 elo.
Yeah.
It's actually showing now, like how they have teamwork, how they actually playing
Red team's
really well
turret has
together.
been destroyed.
Yeah.
But
And
like,
how solo queue can really
it can
ingrain just that teamwork within you without even.
yeah, it can give you a viable range of champs. Even though most people can't, but
So here we go. Oh, the Vayne's dived in, but it's turned out in the favour. The Kennen ult is taking everybody
that
out.
was a great Oriana ult, but it's just Sona getting turret hit there.
Yeah, shouldn't have stayed in really then.
Should
Should have
have,
gone straight out, and it's turned out against them.
Well, I guess they were just being greedy.
Yeah.
It's not
Diving under the turret, it just wasn't.
But I see what they was doing. They was giving the mid lane more of a push while lowering the top tower. So when they go in the next team fight, they can slowly like let the mid push, take the top tower, take the
Yeah, we've got Olaf
finish.
taking Dragon here. So they're only 1 kill ahead now, but still keeping that 2k gold advantage. We've got red team trying to push out.
But like,
Olaf's just taking the dragon.
but I'm surprised though that it could be that break what changed everything, but the game's changed completely. It's but Kennen, if you look at his build, he's gone actual tanky. He's got his Zhonya's, he's got his Abyssal Scepter, which is magic resist, the armor. So that's why they can tower dive. You've got Olaf with his health. You've got the lifesteal what Sona's got from Herald's Zoro. You've got Vayne, who's just immense lifesteal because of a speed buff. You got the Sona. Game has changed a lot since that break.
Well, we was questioning the Hearting guys before, but when worked with the Abyssal Scepter, you know, you've got a heavy amount of magic penetration there. So when he's popping that ult off, it's
actually-
doing. Oh yeah, the Sorcerer's Boots as well. It's doing so much damage to everyone that it's really changed the game around.
If you just look, Tarek only has 92 magic resist, so that takes say 60% off, 60 of it off. As which I'll have really
Red
low.
team's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Yeah,
if you
as
look
he's on 44,
Maokai
59
has the
with
most magic
the
resist.
buff of.
Oriana's actually bought a GA now.
So we can see the blue team is starting to creep up, not waiting for Olaf by the looks of things. They're going straight in there, or at least cleaning the wards out.
I don't know
No?
if they know that they've got a ward. They was on top of.
But no, they've not got one this time. When the Moo died, they lost the ward with the oracles with it.
However, they got the Baron, which they got the tower. Well, and they got the team fight. So overall, the Oracles was a really good initiation because it cleared all the wards out. It forced the fight, and they got the Baron, they got the kill. So overall, they got
Red
more
team's
gold.
turret
And that's another turret down. They're really pushing in now. It's changed favours where it was 2-0 on turrets before. You know, at the beginning of the game. I think it was 4-1 just before the break started, and we're now on 7-3. 4-1.
See, no, I said at the beginning of the game,
3-1.
I didn't think it was going to be tanky at all, you know, because it's normally a Kennen, Sona, Vayne. The only tanky person really to me is Olaf and Amumu, but they've actually all gone straight tanky apart from Vayne, which is
Yeah, they all seem to have built that bit of life just to be able to withhold fights.
yeah. Because if you notice with Vayne, she might have no armor or magic resist, but she's got this vamp scepter. But Sona's also got the Zerk's Herald, which gives an extra lifesteal. I think it's 12%.
We're working with that lifesteal, the double Phantom Dancer, and the Infinity Edge. It's giving a pretty much I think it works out at 90% crit ratio.
So, say 400 to 500 hits.
And And she's reclaiming, even at the small amount of what, 10% lifesteal,
no, if you she's got to about 20, 26%,
including masteries and runes.
and because of Sona, she has.
Oh yeah, the Zeke's Herald. So,
500 crit, 25% of that. So
she's getting a lot of life back. Again, another great and followed up by the Amumu ult, but everyone is just going down. It
was all that
absolute
Oriana,
carnage.
That Oriana ult really took them off. That was a great snare that may have the cannon. This could actually be the push, really. But if you look at mid, Oriana's gone to sort of clear the minion wave out to stop the wave from pushing to. Because if they stayed there chasing, it could really did a big effort on the turret.
I think it seems to be the problem of Anttran that the patience is the one that's lacking.
Yeah.
Like you can see with Kardius, that they're sitting back, they're waiting for the moment, they're waiting for the initiation. Where Anttran are just going straight in there, and they're not waiting for that moment. The initiations are very rushed.
The team fights, but they felt like to get dominance, but like you've been saying, they've been waiting out. They've been finding that perfect moment, which you just seen. The Oriana ult really took them off, and it forced the ults out of the other team. Whereas because that Oriana ult, they knew they already done the damage, and they could continue doing the damage.
Yeah. Kardius will go and clear out their own jungle now, keeping all
the
everything.
objectives.
Yeah, and then go clear out their base from all the. Well, it's free farm basically, and they've got no punishment from taking it, so they might as well go back and claim it.
If you've noticed, Anttran hasn't got any like GA, whereas Kardius, you've got Maokai, which is building tank. You've got EoS, who's actually building a GA. Well, to me, it looks like it's building a GA. It's either that or a farm mill, but it won't be a farm mill. It will be a GA. You've got Oriana with a GA. So basically, when they've popped all the rules, they're dead. They're just going to come back and then win the dominance. It's just going to be a big game changer.
Well, we've already seen without even popping one of the
Just clearing out a ward there.
one of the GAs. We've noticed that they've won the team fight, but again, that was from a rushed initiation.
It's turning out to be a real late game now. It's 40 minutes in, and look at the kills and deaths. I mean, it's 18 to 19. That was a big difference earlier, and it's only 1k. Oh,
and we're going for an initiation again. The team didn't seem ready for that, and are going down.
If you've noticed, Maokai's done a great ultimate there. It really took down the
Blue team seem to have been pulling this back. Yeah.
Got Yorick. See, ults are now finished.
And that's one GA down from the Oriana.
But that's one. Dead. Didn't see the cannon.
So the cannon couldn't go in with the low life, it would have been taken down straight away. Surviving on so little life, but still got a GA, so would have still been able to take him down.
Come back.
Yeah.
And just because they're pushing now, it's slowly going to get him the health back up. Oh, are they actually going to attempt a 3-man Baron?
But again, if you looked at the way the Amumu just initiated that with the bandage toss, the team didn't seem ready.
Yeah.
It was a second behind, like, and even initiated. Yeah.
Which that's key point, especially with the Amumu. But because of Maokai's ult, because it reduces damage.
Yeah.
All their whole team, Kardius team was in that ult, whereas all the other ults were just outside. So basically, any damage they was taking, it was reduced so much. Even if Kennen has all that armor pen, I mean magic penetration, it's not going to do that much because of that Maokai's ult.
So now there we go, they get to clear the dragon.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Recall. It looks like maybe. They're attempting a Baron.
So it looks like they're positioning up for Baron. The red team are all going after back to heal up. So it does give a little advantage towards the blue team to start taking Baron.
There shows that they take it.
And another sapling down.
I think this is a free Baron really, unless an Ezreal may try and steal it.
See another, it's a free Baron for Anttran. At least we didn't see another dive from the Maokai coming in again like last time. See two teams really battling it out for this. Like, they're so tied between each other, and The game's been so
Oh, it's
close
been
all the
paused
way
again?
through. Oh,
I wonder
only
what's
4
going
minutes
on.
left to pause in this time.
I guess that you only have, I've never actually noticed that. You only have 30 minutes. Like,
Throughout the whole game.
yeah.
Oh, wait,
That's
that's
what's
alright.
happened. Jungler's disconnected. Technical issue. Hopefully it shouldn't take him too long to get back. And again, this is a really even game. However, I think Kardius is slowly coming back, but Anttran, they pushed. They got that inhibitor.
But they've got the map advantage, haven't they?
Yeah.
All the minions have pushed up towards the end of the map.
And
They've,
they've got the Baron now.
yeah, they've
Second
just taken Baron.
So basically, that's. However, they're still losing in gold, which I really wouldn't have thought of that.
Well, to be honest, it's been up and down throughout the game. I mean, it was only about 5 minutes ago. It was 2k advantage to Anttran, and it's been tossing and turning
Yeah,
between the
it's-
two throughout. It's really been a battle throughout the game.
It's been really weird because if you look,
Oh, there we go,
it's
so-
back now. If you look, the towers 7-5, and they've had 2 barons and they're still not caught up. So that just shows that either they've been winning CSO and the
Here
game's
we
about
go.
to resume.
So now we can see that they're going to push straight up this top lane, take the minions and go straight, hopefully, for the tower, so we can see another team fight. Well, yeah, it's on basically no HP. It's going to go
This is
down
gonna
one
be the
hit.
game changer. They take that and then
They're going to go straight for the tower, and I can see a big fight starting here. Yeah, there we go. The Shirley's popped, and the ult goes off from the edge.
Oh.
Kennen ult takes out the Orianna straight away.
and there we go.
There goes Soda.
Oh, this just leaves 2 members. Oh, that Ezreal.
See, the Ezreal's now powered up by the Yorick ult, comes back up, and he's
And
just going to be able
still
to
got-
kill.
Oh, GA's down now. The Mumu's gone. See, GA's made the biggest difference there.
Yeah, Yorick's GA's not even gone down. We saw Orianna's go down in the last fight from the death, but
Yorick also ulted Ez. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So, the extra damage is...
well, it was the game changer, really.
If these Kardius can push now, it's going to change.
It seems that the ults going round, the global ults, are just aren't enough to win the game now.
Kennen got caught out there.
Yeah, should have gone straight back, but decided to hang around on top of a ward and didn't know it was there.
And did you notice their jungle, no, like because they're so far pushed, all their jungle is warded.
Yeah, well, it
So-
seems to be the left side more than the right side,
Well,
but
that's because Baron's there.
well, that's
Dragon doesn't mean that much now.
Anttran's tactic has been throughout the game mainly on the top side of the map. It has been this jungle around here which has seen the most action up to it.
Team's starting to regroup. Let's see. Just doing all the objectives. Oriana's going for a
Clearing
blue,
out the jungle, yep.
which is really good. Jay on Oriana will be up in about a minute 30 seconds.
So now red team can start to push out because they've got their inhibitors back up, and that means the minions are going to start to push up the lanes more. Gives them the ability to be a bit more aggressive now, and we might start to see the initiations coming from Kardius' side rather than Anttran's, because Kardius are taking advantage of the Anttran
They've got
initiations.
I just think it's because the GA. If you look at Vayne's build, she's got 2 Phantom Dancers, a Sash, an SS, a quick silver Sash, which to me that's a really cheap item. It might be good because it gives you defense, but she could change that for a GA, which is maybe a bit less defense, but you got more armor, you've got the chance to come back alive. You could change the Phantom Dancer to say a Last Whisper to go through the Frozen Heart, just to really to cut down Yorick, to go through the Frozen Heart. And it's because she might have 2 Phantoms, but the Frozen Heart's still slowing her down.
Yeah, you're probably losing some of that from it, and you could probably advantage from having the armor pen, but you can see where she's coming from, using the high crit chance with the 250% crit damage
And
as a way of just taking down life quick and very quick at that. But she has opted to sell for the Quicksilver Sash. She has opted to sell that. Oh no, she changed it into a Bloodthirster. She's got a Bloodthirster now. Like I say, with that attack damage coming from the Bloodthirster, the Phantom Dancer's giving
I just think she's slowly falling behind, whereas Ezreal's got his Trinity Force, which is the slow, the Sheen proc, the health. You've got the Bloodthirster, which is 100 damage, lifesteal. The Last Whisper, which is going through. Amumu, it goes through. Sona goes through. Basically all their team, even Kennen.
Yeah.
So that slowly has its toll. That might be the initiation there. Oh, it looked like, but they're just too far away.
Just weren't in the position to initiate. I mean, the Ezreal became a waste at the end, but
Yeah, you never know what can change.
with such short fuel down it, hopefully he'll be ready for the next fight.
Protect.
I apologise for the lag. We'll try and sort that out now. I hope that has made it a bit more smoother. And if you notice, there are only 5 kills, and the gold is 100 difference.
100 gold difference between the teams.
It's been 2k, but now they've actually brought it up.
The problem is here, if we do see a push out from Kardius, is they can start to take turrets. They can take the 2 inner turrets, which then leaves a gold advantage in their favour. So that could be their next objective now, is to get them 2 turrets and start pushing out.
If you notice, they're stalling mid lane while top lane's actually pushing, and because they've got no tower now, it's just going to keep them pushing, and they may get the inhibitor because they'll have to either that or they split, and then the initiation happens because they have to defend.
Well, you can see the patience now coming from both sides. They're waiting for each other to make that mistake, and
This is where the play is.
yeah. Well, once that one mistake's made, if someone jumps in too early,
Yeah,
like there we go, and the Vayne's just overextended.
That was great.
But they've took advantage of it, and the Kennen ulti's just doing so much damage.
If you just looked at that,
But now this is where it all turns back round. They've got no damage left.
Vayne's gone. Oh, Vayne is actually no, she's gone. GA just propped. GA again.
So that's
I have to say though, that was a great. The initiated with the Vayne. She got away
Yeah, but the
and
red-
Mumu starts. But look at this.
yeah. That initiation from the Maokai on the Vayne's overextending has just led to him being able to just really take advantage.
It's kept Vayne out of the fight.
Well, we're seeing now that initial burst from Team Anttran it is massive, but it's just not finishing everyone off. So once their burst is gone, it's then they're repaying that damage back twice as much and finishing them off. They need to output more damage and quick, and they'd well over a sustained time. So
But I think the biggest part was Vayne was out of that fight. Maokai, he did well, but Amumu did well to keep her alive, but she because all their ults went in, she couldn't do any damage. So basically, their ults went down. They took her out because they got so much lifesteal. Because Yorick's got lifesteal. Tarek as a heal has his ult. I think Tarek's ult is so strong because of Orianna, it gives her more ability power, and that ultimate, it can really tear people to bits.
yeah. So we might be looking at another Baron dance now. The wards are going down. Keeping track of what's going on there.
Again, warding is so important on Kardius' team. It really delivers where their whole team are what they do.
Well, it gives them map control, and the last thing you want is to be caught out in the middle of a map, not being able to know where anybody is, and you can't farm, you can't move. And what we've seen from Team Kardius before, here we go into a Baron fight here, and it's going down very, very fast. That Vayne's damage output is just
That is
destroying the Baron.
no.
They've been
There we
pushed
go.
out.
Pull again. Two away.
Oh.
It was all slow. That was a good solo, but there you go.
Yeah, and they've been caught out, but the red team is...
Maybe GA's gone off. But again, that Vayne is so strong.
And it looks like the Yorick ulti saved the Ezreal, and now he can go in and take out the damage.
That Vayne is see what I mean, hyper carry.
Yeah.
This is what
The damage output from that Vayne, and still got the GA, carry on. It's really keeping that fight going and keeping the blue team in it.
So the G8 is such a big difference compared to Quicksilver Sash. And it's that speed buff. And look,
Oh, look at the damage
Look at
coming
the
out there.
damage.
There's 3 hits and half the life.
just this
One more tumble, yeah, and dead. And this looks like it could be GG if they take the turrets.
I mean, this is GG.
Well, yeah, 70 seconds on the turret to respawn, 66 seconds for the Yorick. It's just a matter of pushing the turrets and
Yep, and just this is
ending
GG.
it now.
Well played, Kardius and Anttran. They really did well. It's just Vayne, they couldn't get on Vayne at the end.
Oh, well, you never know here. It seems like they can't tank it.
I don't know, because Vayne's still
Red
cool.
team
She's still a
has been
G8.
destroyed.
I think they're going for the Baron now. They could.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take the Baron and take advantage of that to do the final push to take
Oh
the...
no, they're not. They're just getting red vote objections. 1,008 crit. She's doing.
I'm quite surprised by that. I thought they would have gone for the last turret at least, but I guess the push of minions at a low level of life stopped them from being able to push out.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So now, minions just pushing away and taking the turrets.
There you go. They're planning on doing Baron, but that ward coverage is showing that it could all change here. Again, goal difference.
So level, it's what, 800 difference, and it keeps swapping between. Like, no, there's no clear advantage ever. I mean, when we look at the turrets now, there's only one turret standing against the Nexus.
And if they take that out and the inhibitor,
Well, yeah, we're looking like we might even have a bit of a backdoor going on here. No, they're going to go straight in for...
they could really force the fight here. They could really push, just push and then get it from behind, because they won't be near the base. It could be the best opportunity for them to initiate on them, because they have to run away and they'll be running for.
So here we can see the initiation coming in from Kardius. It goes down straight away the Oriana from the Ezreal, not the Ezreal, the Kennen.
And that ultimate didn't get placed down, so
Then now they're going to go straight at focus
Oh,
onto the
Vayne got
Ezreal.
away.
Ezreal's away. Vayne's GA has been procced.
Maokai's nearly
Straight taking the Ezreal's ghost out and leaving the Maokai dead.
That's
It's just the Yorick to clean up.
dead. That to me is GG, and the winner is Anttran. I mean, sorry.
Unless something spectacular comes out and
But with 43 second spawn time,
I don't think it's going to happen, but
well played to both teams. It was a really close game, really good. It was just positioning. If you remember at the start.
so GG and well done to Team Anttran.
If you remember at the start where Amumu did the really bad plays, like going in without the team, Maokai just